together for Rise Rashid!
Let's go. Man, I've been balling all year. What's funny is I only been dropping it once a year. Out New York City, I was really bopping with his peers. In places where they know my name, they saying cheers. I made it taking the stairs, then elevated. I am the best kept secret, shit. Go tell the Masons. I'm flaming and killing Satans, yo, it's hella hating. Man, I'm just trying to make a profit about these revelations. Hey yo, assalamu alaikum. Beard all in my face and other than my brothers, no one is near me nor adjacent. Long sentences and bars for my brothers that serving cases. I ain't playing, yo, I gotta get money so we can rake it and slide it like a DM. In the cart they trying to DM. I'm in the best part of my PM, I got them squinting, they trying to see him. Quentin Tarantino, I'm flowing, I go to Django. Never been a slave, I'm off the chain with no Kango. I got a lot of riders, but I stay in my lane though. The game of how you stepping up in the takeover and the peso. I ain't trying to change for the game, I'm in my play clothes. Send a shot straight to the square, go to bank's clothes. Dropping like deposits, my project in the project. Out in Paris, I had Negro Hero stepping like a rocket. I'm rocking even if they got that throne. Watch it, the Dow Jones for brokers telling Nash, you should stock it. Yeah, we shopping and I got it. Put them rappers back in pocket. We got presidents to represent. My clique is thick as Congress. Promise with the Congress pocket shit to be accomplished. We be killing shit. Even with the pen the way they cop it. Stop it. I said, one time for the coaches, no time for the vultures. I got time for the smoke cause I'm in my prime and I'm focused. I got shooters that'll put you up on a poster if you too close. Post it up with hands on their hand, no gamble, they'll leave you broke. Reaching, you gon' be a ghost. You don't wanna be standing between me and reaching my goal. You don't need your chick cheering for me while I'm deep in the hole. Pick and roll, give it go, shit, finger and roll. Hard the way me I go, peaceful but if he foul, then everything free I throw. No, we in the matrix, but ain't nobody key I know. They play it like a piano, then they gon' be with Diablo. Here I go, here I go. Only competition I'm seeing is me in the mirror though. I don't fear nobody but God, I be in prayer though. You trying not to swear, but by Allah with air out. Here I go, here I go, here I go, here I go. Don't compare me to not near one of them weirdos. I'm Moses with the flow, I be splitting hairs up on the pharaohs. In this Cape Verdean flag, I'm a black hero. Up in the school saving lives. Trying to show these youngers from the bottom they can rise. I wish I did more for Tajay before he died. But if I say his name on this record, he'll live forever, shit. Shout out to Shamir, Shahada, Shar, and Beretta. I pray they all do it like me and do it better. Never hesitate to call Coach up for whatever. I'm Coach Rise, I'm in this Chris Clemens white left. Get to them dollars, I bet every single one flip. Cleaning my Adidas like I'm DMC, I'm running shit. I coach, not a player no more. I still punish shit. Focus on my approach, I don't give a fuck what they coming with. Key is staying locked in, stick to the code. We was broke, got bread, now we breaking the mold. I talk the bag selling clothes, but a nigga don't fold. Got on my feet and then I rose, now I stay on my toes. You never catch me off guard, even if I don't pose. I be seeing the bigger picture before the cameras roll. We was peeping out the scene, they was thinking we slow. Then the talents made of italics, they was thinking we bold. Fuck your goat. I'm Muslim, we cut they throat and serve them with the curry on the rice and that shit dope. Even though I ain't got no beef, I still tote. Nigga, come on. Okay. Hold that joint for 1 second. Let me tell y'all how I got in the school system. Because this is crazy. Shout out to my wife once again. Make some noise for her. I do that because she hates attention. So her cousin was the principal of the high school that her and I both graduated from. I had just graduated from community college. I was running around in the rap music game, going here and there, and I came back home and I had nothing to do. And her cousin, who was the principal of the school, said, hey, can you come speak to the kids the first day of school? So I'm like, shit, I don't know what really I'm gonna say to them, but let me get up there. First day of school, you know, they have this assembly, I get up there and I talk to the kids. The kids was feeling it. I rapped a little verse, they liked the verse.
It was good.
It was cool.
I remember.
Oh yeah? Oh my man, I didn't see my man, he was there? Oh shit. What's up, boy? He was there, true story. So I stayed after the assembly and I just was talking to the kids. I was like, man, this shit is kind of cool. Like, I feel important talking to the kids. I'm not just rapping into a microphone in a booth or at a show with 13 people. Like, there's a bunch of kids out here and they feeling this shit I'm saying. Whether it's true or not, they believe this shit. I'm cool. And now I have been in education now for 16 years. Ever since then, they over here, I gotta get them over here. They over here, I gotta put them over here. None of them listen, but it's cool. Well, one of them listened, right? My man. My brother taught me how to fill a clip. And then my mama taught me I could be legit shit. Then Joey showed me I could really spit, but I had to learn the hard way. Some niggas ain't shit yet. Crabs in the barrel narrow your point of view. Either you gonna do for yourself or do it for the crew. If you don't bring enough to the table, then you spillin' food. Careful who you play with too, the proof is in dealing root. Shit, the hero could be the villain too. You can make a charm from the comments the way I'm spilling juice. Can't say no with a garment armed with the hammer, cameras flash. Still can't capture this panoramic view. Ain't enough space in the caption for me to cap. Hashtag tap me, you see what happened is facts. Flashbacks up to my future, I'm doing laps. Using pages out my deja vu to move through the trap. I write rhymes, but I hope you read it between the lines and see the signs of the last days that we beyond. Right down to the definitions that we define. My deposition is God, I know it's all by design. I spare some tats for your brain, but keep it in mind. You can be locked in that jail cell, still free your mind. Some people fast forward, some people rewind. Some niggas roll over, some niggas get down. Pause. It's cause and effect shit. Gave me all the answers before I had all the questions. That's some Alex Trebek shit. My daddy and my brother had cancer. Hope I ain't that shit. Before I make my exit, I'ma ride until I wreck shit. Collided with my sin shit, that's how I found my blessings. Headed down the wrong path, I found the right directions. Failed a couple tests, but still got the lessons. Now I smoke sessions, burn studio, I'm flexing in the booth. With the essence of the truth, I don't stretch it, I just hoop. Fully loaded, hope I never had to shoot. Fully loaded if it's ever me or you shit. I'ma put the bet on me. I'm going hard and give a fuck if it's 1-on-3. I know it's no eye on the team, but whether you compliment or critic, put it all on me. Shit, ride for the cause, get fly for the effects. I don't give a fuck, that's my wife and I have it. I'm rarely ever home and hardly ever rest. I feel like Nip on his hustle, the last time that I checked. I'm one of the hottest that never signed that dotted line. But I've been on my P's and Q's, cross T's and dotted I's. You couldn't walk a mile in my shoes, that ain't your size. I got stripes, check my Nikes and Adidas. And I be rise. Hey,
Check my Nikes and Adidas.
Yeah.
I said, check my Nikes and Adidas.
I got stripes, check my Nikes and Adidas. Stripes, check my Nikes and Adidas. Ain't your size, check my Nikes and Adidas. I got stripes, you get
And Adidas.
yeah. All that mean mugging means nothing when you up and you got it tucked in like a quick draw and you buck like the harder they fall. You can all just get along, shit, I could beat that love or try to fit my hand in this OJ glove. What's up? You feel me? If that's what they want, then cool. You want an ice grill, we can, but I'd rather not. You feel me? I'm saying peace, king. If they want smoke, then that's what we bring. Worry about a hater, that's the least thing. Let me tell them real quick, you know? Check it out. I ain't no killer, but don't push. And my boots ain't no puss. And my roots ain't no fruit. Shit, I don't beat around the bush. I just keep it sucker free. Don't be with sheep playing wolf. But they respect me like the shepherd when them G's come across. Got my queens nice and rough. So be careful with the hooks. And if my bishops get the fishing, they ain't gonna let you off the hook. I'm with the believers and the people of the book, so if you're on the same page when you see us, say what's up. The devil is a lie, so that tough guy facade is why Jada says some niggas dap, some niggas get a nod. You can tell they not alive by looking dead into their eyes, cause the vibes is just something you can't cover with disguise. My brother see me say, beloved rise. He shook my hand, we started hugging like somebody died. Cause truthfully, you never know when it's gonna be your time. Before he left, we show respect, we don't say goodbye. Salam. I have this thing about me, of course I've been married for 20 years, and it's always cuffing season for me. But I was like, people always say that like, when December and it get cold, that's cuffing season, right? People think that that's cuffing season. I don't think so. I think you should grab you a joint for the summer. Because when it's time to go start taking trips and shit and doing all type of shit, being in the fucking mix and trying to find which disease you gotta dodge is kind of fucked up. Right? So, because in the, you know, by the time the winter time come, you already locked in with shorty over the, or the young man, and now y'all locked into the crib, you good. So I think we should really flip that. So I wrote a song called Lock the Summer. Hey, you should let a Cabo Verdeana pop a lot the summer down. Drop it like the top of cruiser, pop a big in town. Vibing on the island, trying out, then I'll be found. How the mama with me, probably about to knock it down. Yeah, Cabo Verdeana pop a lot the summer down. Drop it like the top of cruiser, pop a big in town. Vibing on the island, trying out, then I'll be found. How the mama with me, probably about to knock it down. Hey yo, soaking up the sun, smoking, hope they roll the #1. Loaded like a gun, know she blow it like it's bubble gum. That girl bad, looking good, feeling troublesome. And where you coming from? You like a one of one, I wanna see what's underneath and reaching to your beaches. Teach me how to speak and lead into your sea for the breezes. Singing like I'm Beaver for the peaches, and your heat is up. Look, you got all the summer's features, miss you calm. Calm like right before the storm. Shit, cool like the shade from the palms. Fly like the planes when we gone. Hey, where you going? Shit, hate to see the summer go. So I flipped and took a trip and trying to come with you. Do my dance in your sands, hit my 1 and 2. You ain't got no plans, what you wanna do? You should let a Cabo Verdeana pop a lot the summer down. Drop it like the top of cruiser, pop up in your town. Vibing on the island, trying out, then not be found. How the mama with me, probably about Cabo Verdeana pop a lot the summer down. Drop it like the top of cruiser, pop up in your town. Vibing on the island, trying out, then not be found. How the mama with me, probably about to knock it down. I say that as I see my cousin in the crowd, and he said he ain't locking shit down. He free, he out here in these streets. Check it out. Hey, speaking Creole on my way to Rio. Like with that Mio, I be too suave like a Rico. You can see I be that guy, fresher than the Pico. It's a cold world where I'm from, but we can switch to Eco. And we go to Antigua or to Puerto Rico. Or better yet, to Cabo Verde, I can't wait to see you. On Tequila, Mora Beza, they know how to treat you. We taking off where the coast is clear, the water see-through. Believe me. Take me far from the city, away from all the hostility where it's less, but it's plenty in the best. Think of any, take a breath. Keep on shitty, then she Benjamin M50. What's next? Take a guess. Calm. Calm like right before the storm. Right? Cool like the shade from the palms. Then fly like the planes, where we going? Hey, where you going? You should let a Cabo Verdeana pop a lot the summer down. Drop it like a top of cruiser, pop up in your town. Vibing on the island, trying out to not be found. How the mama with me, probably about to knock it down. Hey, Cabo Verdeana pop a lot the summer down. Drop it like a top of cruiser, pop up in your town. How the mama with me, probably about to knock it down. How the mama with me, probably about to knock it down. You single out here, make some noise. Hey! My cousin, right there. Salamu alaikum, the sister right here. He's the husband, inshallah. We'll make sure we get that right. Inshallah. You know, you gotta go with the Muslim sister though, oh, be careful. You gotta go through the proper channels. Don't just walk up to the sister. That's be for real, man. There's some ox here that's gonna say, oh, bro. You gotta hold on. You gotta talk to the wali, find out who the father is, who, you know what I mean? Do it respectfully. And truthfully, that's not just for Muslims. That really should be a way of life for everybody, right? If you know, you know. Some of those acting like they don't. Holes on me, don't think I won't. Cold flow, but I'm hotter than most. Rise, rose, gotta be dope. So far, it's not even close. You know how I be when it's sweet, I get that old. Yup, spitting up something, my brain, my pen is a go. No stopping me, this monopoly, I'm on go. I know the keys and I follow the code. You know how I be. You know how I be when I get in that mode. I 2-3 when I be in that zone. I do me, I don't care what they own. I don't care what they own when I be in that mode. Yeah. You know how I be. You know how I be when it's me and I get in that mode. God test you when he bless you. And then the devil try to get you. And when they try to keep you down, that's when you see his levels. Haters don't give flowers. When they win, you give you medals. And the people that really love you, they gonna throw you rose petals. But you step on those, big step on my toes. Reppin' everything I know, reppin' everywhere I go. Malcolm told us never break the law, but welcome all the smoke. And I just felt that a little more than that dream that kid spoke. But no disrespect, my intellect just intercepts. While higher planes intersect, that's probably why I've been a threat. When I spit on tracks, recording like we're innocent. Men lie, but women love that shit like I ain't innocent. Who you trying to impress? Wifey or the mistress? I'm trying to raise the bar, dog, but y'all ain't trying to bench press. Who you trying to flex for? Yourself or the next ball? In this world you get respect for where you stand or what you fell for. And my demeanor is my grass is greener. Where I plant is seeded, water when it's needed. Weed about beat shit. Treat it right, you do that, then repeat it. You gon' see that. The missions is continuous, shit never gets completed. My OG, he taught me that. Keep that open, me to see that. We gon' eat, don't need your feedback. We gon' ride, put your seat back, we gon' vibe. Yeah, that's heat, that boy, that's rise. He don't do that, we don't lie. We don't speak cap, he don't lie. We just, hey, where that beat at? They throwing rose petals. Shit, rose petals on the floor. Hey, they throwing rose petals. Rose petals on the. It's a war going on outside. It's a war going on outside. It's a war going on outside. You ain't safe from. It's a storm forming up on the sky. But we ain't run, but they better take cover and brace for the heat. Just like it's late summer, cause we coming to eat. Like we hate hunger. I'm great like the eighth wonder. Pacing like the bass drummer. Been here and still here. Welcome to the latecomers. Rappers doing fake numbers but sell their souls. And who you think the realest? I bet they get exposed. The killers drop tatted tears and wipe their nose. It's a cold world, but when you go, your body froze. No matter your beliefs, you reaping what you sow. And where you going after here, really nobody knows. Hey, but all I know is go. Until the roaders touch the road. Until the quotas is below us and we sold it all except our souls. Now I'm checking off my goals and getting closer to my foes. And oppose the way I rose from the mud, brushing off my clothes. The story of a warrior never gets told fully. I came in this game and they ignore me, that's how I stuck in the 40. 30 bucks, still in my 30s, rep stepping before me. Respect and money, belly ain't the same thing as glory. Surely that, hey, they throwing rose. I was fortunate enough to make some really strong rounds through hip hop. My favorite rapper of all time growing up was Nas. And I'll never forget when I walked into, and David knows this story, there's a picture of it. I walked into, I think it was Club Gold in Atlanta, right after the A3C. Gold, right? And they walked me up to his section. And when I was in his section, he rose his glass of Hennessy, which I don't drink, but he rose his glass of Hennessy to me, like to salute me, little me. And at the time, my wife had just had our youngest daughter, and she was really upset with me for leaving, but it was an opportunity to, it was an opportunity, right? It's Nas. So while Nas was standing there holding his glass up, I was actually looking down on my phone, texting her. And he held his glass up for probably about, I don't know, it felt like a long time, because my man was standing next to me tapping me. He was like, yo, look up. Look up. I'm like, yo, hold on, C notes. I'm like, yo, hold on, bro. I'm trying to finish sending this message. And I finally looked up and Nas saluted me. That was wonderful. That was great.
Yes, sir.
I was able to travel with Beanie Siegel, who an artist, and as a black Muslim I grew up listening to and locking into his words. Freeway. My brother that's here tonight, Tone Trump. I mean, a lot of artists that could be name dropped. But it's funny because no diss to them. I swear I appreciate everything that any of those names I did that I just said gave to me. But they gave me more than anything an experience. And when I was telling Bishop backstage, I was like, man, you chase something and then you get to it and you realize it's not really what you want, so you kind of turn back and you make it fit the way you want it to fit, right? So that's what this song, Never Settle, is about. So please understand and feel me. It's not a diss record. I'm not dissing any of those artists because I got love for all those artists. Nas is still the greatest of all time when it comes to his pen. But this is my story. Got that Never Settle, bro.
Gotta keep it pushing when the devil pull, and never settle for that level on a pedestal. Looking back, you can probably see what's ahead of you. We're from the bottom, so we assume it's a better view. But when you make it, that's when you see that ain't the case. Was looking up to the niggas, and we got face to face. And see, yo, that's the king, that ain't your ace. All praise to Allah, he showed us amazing grace.
I made a way where there was no room. Out of town, we had to come through with guns in the coupe. Made money, then we changed, and it wasn't for loot. We see the trees through the forest just to get to the root of all evil. See no, hear no, speak no, and fear no. Man, women, heathen, a weirdo or hero. I'm chosen like Moses, I don't give a fuck about Pharaoh. I'm the type of writer, my words can paint a mirror. I believe the times and the trials when they type of good guy. You know who laughs last and finish last? The good guy. I'm in the fast lane, doing the speed that I can maintain. Thinking about the places I've been and how far I came. Train to go, I got drive high, fly as a plane. Rising, but I stay grounded, shit, that's how I remain. I bet it all on myself, it's nobody to blame. Take the credit and complaints, that's one and the same.
Gotta keep it pushing when the devil pour, and never settle for that level or the pedestal. Looking back, you can probably see what's ahead of you. We from the bottom, so we so. But when you make it, that's when you see that ain't the case. Was looking up to them niggas, then we got face to face. Sing, well that's a king, that ain't your ace. All praise to Allah, He showed us amazing grace.
My face to the east, playing for keeps. Gotta leave this all behind by the time you deceased. I'm a product of the Sahaba and the Prophet Muhammad, so even some of my enemies greet me in peace. Come on. Gotta keep it pushing when the devil pull, and never settle for that level or the pedestal. Looking back, you can probably see what's ahead of you. We from the bottom, so we assume it's a better view. But when you make it, that's when you see that ain't the case. Was looking up to them niggas, then we got face to face. And see, though that's a king, that ain't your ace. All praise to Allah, He showed us amazing grace. My name is Rashid. Thank you for bearing with me.